Music. Sound. Sound selected. Controller speaker. To move. 32%. Control. Disable game chat audio. Media volume. Music. Video. 68%. To move 84%. 100%. 96%. Media. Music. 64%. To move, press the up 36%. Media volume. Music. 40%. To mute. Mic. Mic selected. Mute. Off. Button. Adjust microphone level. To move, press the right and left buttons. 38%. Button. Press to select. 33%. Microphone level. 29%. Button. Press cross to select. 28 2K21.
Ben.
Нэг хүүхэд залгаж чинь тэжтэйс нь гарлаа нэгс би одоо гарч очиж явчихсан ингээд.
За.
Идэж төлөвлөгөө татгаа би та хүүхдээс асуугаад гэж яхаа.
Тооштой.
Тэгээ идэж 46 татгаар байна.
Тийм үү. Хин гэдэг хүн юм бол та нэг залгаад асуу та.
Надад нэг би ингэ залгаад гэсэн. Юу гэхээр тэгээ би
Тэгээ хаягаа хэлэхгүй тэгээд дуугаар л ааш штэ.
Зүү гэж байна л.
Тий.
Мэдчихэж байгаа.
Нэгдүгээр хараалаас ирж байгаа юм болоо.
За би чи ингэ залгах гэсэн даа гэсэн.
За. Тэгвэл тэр мөн бахав. За. Нөгөө PlayStation-ы гаран дээр ч алалцсан нөө хараа. Дахиад нэг хүн авъя гэж бичсэн байх юм. Байна уу?
Муу хамгаалсан гэдэг хүүхэд гинэ.
За байж байгаарай.
Ирээр аавн гэж хэлсэн шүү дээ.
За байж байгаарай. Тэр мөнх хамгаалсан. Одоо тэгээ очиж байгаа юм уу?
Та энэ зөө гэж штэ гэсэн чинь би өгд ахад хэлсэн штэ. Би ирээр аавн гэж хэлсэн даа гэсэн.
Өөрөө наадс нэг юу яасан бохоггүй юу? Алга болчихсон. За наатан дээр ирээр үг. Үг. Үгүй наад ч аавна гэсэн байсан. Өчигдөр. Тий. Тэгээ нөгөө юм бичихгүй болохоор би өөр хүмүүс зараад гэсэн чи хүмүүс асуугаад байна л та. За. Яг ирнэ гэж байна уу? За. Яг өнөөдөр аавна гэвэл одоо аавна гэвэл яалаа шүү эрдээ аваа гэж хэл. Тэгэхгүй бол өөр хүн авах гээд байна гэж хэлж. За. За фэнүүдээ уучлаарай.
NBA 2K21.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Over the past 7 years, many of you have sent in your top plays right here to 2K TV. We'd love to see the skills.
And we always like to champion the community. So this week we reached out to a top plays regular. And we
Been on
always
the
like
show
to
many
champion the
times,
community.
sending in
So
highlights
this week
left
we
and
reached
right.
out to a
Welcome,
top plays
Elijah
regular.
Wonderfree.
And we
Been on
always
the
like
show
to
many
champion the
times, sending
community.
in
So
highlights
this week
left
we
and
reached
right.
out to a top plays
Elijah
regular.
Wonderfree.
And we always like to champion the community. So this week we reached out to a top plays
Alright, so
regular.
let's talk about your highlights. You've submitted so many plays this season to 2K TV, but talk about how many highlights you're out there making. That's why I keep trying. I see all these crazy highlights. I'm trying to emulate some of those. But we've gotten on 2K TV this year so far, so big shout out to you guys for choosing one of my clips. But I'll definitely keep them coming. I'm trying to make that top play, I guess. So.
Now, you've been in the honorable mentions a bunch of times, so what are you out there playing on 2K? You playing neighborhood? You playing rec? What do you like to play?
I mainly play in the rec, but once there's like a 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times rec event, I'll definitely go and hit the event center or the park, especially Rival Day, help out our fellow South City Vipers, get some W's over other affiliations. So I'm kind of everywhere, but mainly in the rec.
Awesome. Now, when you do play on the park, what is your preference? You like 2s? You like 3s?
I like 3s. I'm not much of a 2s person. I don't know why. I just like 3s. It feels more of like a real basketball game to me in a way. That's just me. That's my personal preference, but I'm a big 3s guy.
Now, I've seen your YouTube channel. You've been creating a ton of content.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here as they come off the bus earlier today. The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey Dave.
Hey Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history.
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Wright and Levine team up in the backcourt. Junior's out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center. And for Miami, Trevor Ariza out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Rockets. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And the athleticism of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put your track shoes on, Kevin. We'll be running sprints tonight.
Oladipo against Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. Junior with it. Goes up on the block. Bank shot. No good. Ariza outside. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Bulls with it. Levine looking around. Junior kicks to Williams. Now here's Dragic, who's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks and got to give the team some love. The Bucks pulls off.
Zero watching. Broadcast selected. To move, press the button. The card is at the bottom. The card is at the center right. Reset this position. Press the cross button. The card is at the bottom right. Reset this position. Press the cross. NBA 2K21.
Just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Dragic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Oladipo for 3. Miami no good on that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Levine, and he finishes nicely. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Dragic against White. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Adebayo.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style. Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's Man. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Kiki. Muscle from Junior. Welcoming the contact and just pushing his way through. And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
It's Ariza on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. He had a nice open look right there.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
Hey, Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
4 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And he comes up with the deuce.
But defense just handed White that assist.
Yeah.
The Heat trail by 3. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice.
하드니 굿뜨기. 쉣.
Broadcast selected. Broadcast select. Pause broadcast. Press to move. Press. Set the card is at the bottom. The card.
But to take
28-21.
some medical attention.
Shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Look at me.
If you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he could be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Junior's out there with Young, and it's Valentine at the 3.
Good defense.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
That's just a great deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for the Falcons.
Guys, Junior in his last outing against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 19 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out.
Season high rebound.
To break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. A team really set off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight. Yeah, right. I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Junior the pass to Levine.
Come on. Come on.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. 2 points.
Nice.
Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career. So think about it, Jim. He came into the league, he was an up and down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on is his defense has improved and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he's
Wow.
done his effect.
Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now, let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Daniel Tice is doing. Dave, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He told me they diagnosed it as a sprain in his foot. Fortunately, it's not a fracture, but still nothing to take lightly. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands. Let's hope to see him back on the court soon.
Junior dishes to Williams. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And that's just a great job of reading the situation by Junior. Excellent.
Outside Dragic.
нөгөө энэ ч хүмүүс алцаад байна.
Oladipo against Levine.
Нөгөө батан өнөөдөр авахгүй зарна гэсэн чинь өнөөдөр хөөрхөн датаг болсон байна. Яа, чинь би тэрэнд 90 төгрөг хэлсэн байхгүй юу? Сая бас нэг хүүхэнд мессежчлээ. Монгол янз даалмаас хийж байлээ. Харин тэр гарч байгаа юу харин.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game.
Ээж рүү залгасан гэж байна. Өөрөө. Тэр нэ дугаараа нөхцөн байсан.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dragic is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Bielitsa in at the 4. Breaking New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do?
Сэрүүд нас.
Listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. You gotta give this team.
Come on, алло, үлцээ.
I think they got some good young pieces.
But
Tyler continues are not in a constant state of
flux
right now. They've got to take the baby steps
sure.
Start moving in the right
Come on, өгөөчтэй.
You say it does begin in the front office. They bucket in no time at all.
3 point.
So precise off the basket. This is a shot that Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Oladipo throws in, and he could
No.
get one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Zach Levine. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And he makes the play.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides his team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Well, he's making a switch here. Achiuwa's checked in. Oladipo hits them both. Levine with it. 10 points for him. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Ariza's got the ball. And he banks in the line. Ariza's got 5 points so far.
Just the blazing speed of Ariza coming in.
So my bad.
Really using his quickness to beat everyone to the rack.
Levine against Oladipo. Yes, that goes in.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
To the middle. Here's Achiuwa. By Achiuwa.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Junior. Vucevic trying to get open. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Levine.
That makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Ariza outside.
Yes. Also. Sure.
Bulls to the top of the key.
Ooh.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 2-point game. There's the pass to Vucevic. Here's Junior. He's got 8. Back to Vucevic. Carries it down low. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Timeout called the Heat. And as the
coach
outline their strategy during the timeout, the players get with some Gatorade. That's key to stay fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And
Seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Now here's Valentine. Defended by none. Plays it up and banks it in. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. In Chicago, they're up by 1. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to back this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter. Control the pace, get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Williams. White is out there with center ish. And it's Young, and it's Junior in at the 5. Pass to Bialich. Shooting 3. The Heat with a fresh 14. And stolen by Williams. Here's White. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams against none. Pass to Hero. Robinson with it. Great ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Achua.
Push.
That's team basketball. The Elite doing a nice job getting the ball to
the pass to center on Steve. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. 8 feet away. And Chicago with another bucket.
Contact with confidence. Junior knows the shots he's capable of converting.
Here's Hero. It's Robinson high post. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers.
Araç.
Man, that's usually a bunny with the deep play. It's soft like that.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Heat trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Robinson. Finds that one off the back.
No way.
Down it falls. Chicago calls timeout.
Robinson.
Are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here. Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Adebayo is checked in for Achua. Issa comes in for Duncan Robinson. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in.
지금 맞자
And
싶대.
it's in, basket number 6 for him.
Yeah.
He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Dragic.
Wow.
By Williams. And Trevor
Ariza.
is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. A
Vucevic.
fan kickstick mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Outside, Levine. Another three for Chicago.
Screen
This is why I
misses.
love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Up to it for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any line with his large catch rate.
Young in the corner. Puts up a three. It doesn't go.
Hammer pass
They
it.
go the other way with it. There's Oladipo over Levine. And closing the shot, even with the pump. Now the 2 free throws.
Zayah.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
On PS5.
He wants to be up there in the tight ball.
Outside, Levine. Pass to man. Back to Levine. He dishes it to Junior. Levine passes to man. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Dragic.
Go, 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 go. Usri.
And that one is
Ah.
In the zone, Rockets is laser focused on ensuring they score.
Good job.
Sees the target and sinks it.
Williams scanning the floor. This is it to Junior. Back to Williams.
Arar.
Over a restart. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Хичж ууртаа
All night for
бид хоёр хэлэлцсэн.
the offense is having their way.
Шал дургуй урчлаа.
Oladipo kicks to Adebayo.
Цаашлаагаа үз. Ингэж би байж чадахгүй юм байна уу?
You can probably expect to see him score that.
Yeah, I think he was a milk.
Ингээ амьдрах ямар шаардлага.
Williams passes to Levine. Inside.
Буруу. Бистэ чадахгүй төвчгүй нэ.
Now it's a foul call down to Miami. They're behind by 4.
Хаччаа.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. New Balance player of the game. That's Levine.
YouTube дээр лайв явж шít ороод чи жоох юм уу танилцуулах юм.
But still, even when you allow it, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olson.
No.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear him exposed to coaching the team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead.
Жоохон ханнасаа жоох
Timeout
салж.
called the Heat. They're
Орны нэг
trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game. That means you have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Good. And now they trail by just 4. they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time.
No good.
Gets used to a reason. On the key. He can't get that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance. Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's gonna let it fly again.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I love your passion for all of the international players.
За
What are you-
хоёр хүн үзсэн шүү. Манай хоёр нэг.
Small province, population-wise, but geographically, we're a very large province.
All right, so as you know, it does take a little bit of chemistry to create these top plays. So who are you usually running with?
За би нэг юм хийсэн юм дээр өөр дээр шууд баг үсгээд тэгээд тэрэн дээрээ явчихш. Өөрийнхөө царин дээр хүн хийгээд Chicago Bulls-ийн центр.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Thank you, DA.
Энэ явж шээ.
Terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Jordan is out there with Williams.
Дараа гоё
The small forward. And for the
тоглоомод дээр ингээд лайв зэрэг
team up in the backcourt. Junior's out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic.
ханд өвтөг баяртай бол ахыгаа дагаараа. Даа.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Tatum. No good on that one. Williams with an offensive effort.
Одоо зүгээр яг NBA-ийн юу л ахгүй. NBA-ийн юугаар болж байгаа тийм. Өөртөө удирдлагын тоглолтны явуулчих. Үгс үг юм бэ.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Boston off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players.
Бостоо одоо яг нэг өөрийнхөө юуны байрлал. Хүмүүс одоо байгаа хүмүүс нь бүгдээ байгаа.
Happens though is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Williams passes to man. Over Williams. In Chicago with another bucket. No surprise that this team is looking at making a deep playoff run. They were a popular finals pick before the season began. And Greg, they've done nothing but impress.
And Junior has been critical to the success of this team. He gives them that edge that all championship level teams have to have. I can't wait to see them take it to the next level in the postseason.
And good that time.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency in production. And the key is
assist
those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Одоо манай баг юуны бүсийнхаа 2 дугаар байранд явж байгаа.
Walker in the post. He's guarded by Williams. First quarter basketball just over 2.
Одоо хүний хөгжүүлчихдэг байхгүй одоо. Ноос оноо аваад олсон оноо гараа. Хүний сайжруулнаа. Одоо миний хүн 80 хүнтэй явж байгаа.
On the wing run. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
This
is so crafty on the drive. Wow. Jason Tatum with his quickness and his length and the strides he's got can score at will.
Timeout of the game called for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Мессежчүүд миний дэлгэсэн дээр харагдаж шүү. Мессеж нь чатчихвал.
That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Young's checked in for Vucevic. Denzel Valentine comes in for Williams. Troy Brown's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. It's good.
And the games could just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Fournier. He started closely.
Zaksha.
Goes in off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pritchard passes to Wagner. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Now here's Fournier, started close, and he gets it to go.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Засан тавьж өгөх ёстой.
Gets to the center end.
Засан дудлаа.
And here's Junior. Coming out of this.
За миний дүүхэн учраас хаа.
Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, this guy's a native of Newark, New Jersey.
He
exemplifies Junior the grit and grind.
Chat
and
шууд
how he plays. You talk about hard
дэлснэр гарч ирж бионч болно ш.
Garrett Temple is checked in for the Bulls. Celtics trail by 9.
За миний гал ассан. Нэгдүгээр үед гал ассан.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Smart. So the 3.
Richard.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Altanas.
Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Smart misses. 4-on-3 break. Here's Satoransky with nobody out. There is the jumper.
이도
Just 4 seconds left in the
좋지.
first quarter. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Here's the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Pitch right after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So if anybody who has siblings older, younger,
잘 떨어졌어요.
One of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
만화에 양을 탁
His willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before
딱
we
알았죠.
talk about what we saw
만화에는
from the Bulls.
새는 선들.
Led with some high percentage shots.
아따 양을 탐.
It is great when you can get that established early.
Миний нөгөө одоо энэ юу нээр чанс сонсох гэж байна. Цэрэг сонсох гэж байна. Гайгүй.
Is on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, here at Temple is out there with center ends. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Junior. And it's Aminu in at the power forward position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Heat, got the job done. So he finished with 17 points. And he did a great job of letting the game come to him. Connecting on the
아,
of his shot.
씨. 여기는 맛있어요. 좋아.
Who really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference
Come
for his
on.
team. Kevin, back to you.
David and stretches, he was absolutely done. Great, he's left the next up performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
But when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how
Энд нөгөө
the game is called now,
хинийг
as opposed to
цацаад өнөдөр ирсэн.
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but I like the beauty of the game that the sports is different, and I think that's one reason why you.
자.
Seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Pritchard, center and C covering. The Bulls leading by 6. Junior dishes beyond.
타와 시스 타와나.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammates.
Outside 48. Pass to Pritchard. In the corner, Smart with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass for Pritchard.
Nice. Successful.
2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Shot up 2 there. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Defense can't get Junior to back down inside. He's used to overcoming the odds.
Fournier with the ball.
와. 와. 테이로.
In Chicago, up by 10. And now Olsen. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here will be Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for the Celtics. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Jordan. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Outside, Walker.
Миний хүний одоо руки үлрэл шүү дээ. Эхний үлрэл.
Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the range from Kemba Walker? Boy, he's put in a lot of work to get better.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his
Six.
Well, it's never a surprise.
Fast assist.
That is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes on a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
No coverage that side. Tatum's got 11 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Feeds it to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Tatum finds Brown.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
Come on.
Williams passes to Mann. And
Yelchina.
coming up, officials on the call with the foul.
Well, just attack the defense time and time again. Junior knows what constant pressure he can apply.
And that one misses.
Одоо энэ доотлолт нь donation авдуулмаар юм шүү.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 11. Walker the pass to Jordan. Back to Walker. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. A shot, no good. Great team that time from Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Williams passes to Mann.
Oh, Maggie.
Tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
From D. Walker. The shot stood Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists.
Сайхан усалгаач.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Down low. Here's Mann. It's the layup after a sweep up there to freeze the D. Junior's at 5
Тэр
points.
даваа хацаанд танад орсон уу?
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Төрсөн ах шиг л байсан да би болно.
Here's Williams. Outside Walker.
Өгөхөл үү. Гэхдээ өгөхгүй нь хамаагүй л.
White looking
Тэгж болохгүй байхгүй.
gets to the rim for 2 with the D.
Би бүр огоогоос мөнгө зээлч. Надаа мөнгө байдгүй. Огоогоос мөнгө зээлч. Би өөр ажилд 3 хоног гарч мөнгө өгсөн байхгүй огоогын мөнгө.
It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with
Гэсэн
open
чинь
arms.
ахаага бүр тагцчихдаг шат.
So terrific.
Үгүй одоо хүртэл үзег байна. Тийм. Үсээ зүгээр харгаа хэлчихгүй. Ахаа юм байна. Би мөнгөгүй болчлоо гэх би чи ойлгоош. Яа. Тийм.
Making a switch here. Junior's checked
Одоо
in.
мөнгөгүй үнтэй би
Also
юм.
with the sub. Brown's checked in.
Монголд нэг юуны хадгаламжаас би нэг очиод хадгаламжнаас аваад юу гэж хэлчихэл надад тэгээд би ядаж өөрөө 50 шүү.
They've got Junior. Center ends there with Valentine. And there's Al Farouk Aminu.
Би ер нь дүүгстэй дандаа амархан ажил гаргасан. Сүүлд хүртэл өөрийнхөө хийдэг ажлыг өөрөө явахгүй явуулж байгаа шүү. Маа төрсөн дүүгээ ботсон зэ.
Where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Fournier. Oh, that's good.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Valentine shot good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can
За sorry. Жоох стрессчлээш. Босton нэг харсан үедээ ууцсан юм шүү дээ. Come on. Ог ахта. Тог. Дабл тим ирэнгуут нь ингээд тийш ассис. Ийм алдаад хатаад юм бэ. Сандра сайн уу? Сандра. Хичээл ном сайн уу? Онцорч гин үү?
They are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom have similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Walker against White.
Come here. Come here.
Junior kicks to White.
Assist. Assist. Төрүүлээ баун. 13 оноо.
Attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty and he makes good adjustments.
DeAndre Jordan.
Williams looking over the floor.
Хамаар залуу минь.
Shoots over White.
Шар залуу байна шүү дээ.
And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got the rebound to the side here tonight. A pass to White. To the middle. Here's man. And Junior throws it down. Here's Walker.
Арай хол байлаа.
He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Outside White. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
This guy has got an insane vertical. Levine, no doubt.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Southern. Kicks to Jordan. Tatum on the wing. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Читэстэй нараасаа.
Off the back rim, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
Далааны дараа
That really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for Junior.
Oh, Bolt.
His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Баалаач.
Nobody near Williams. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again,
Бурнагийн охин намайг таньж
team
нэгнэ.
that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Pass to Junior. Kick out to Levine. Pocket four. Junior dishes to Williams. On the wing. And it's Levine.
Pass to assist.
By Williams.
Making every effort to put this game on
Чаныг
ice.
Well,
гоё
just terrific
цаавах уу?
teamwork. Each guy doing his
Нэр нөө
part.
гурван царай
Love what
суулгах
you're
юм.
seeing from them tonight.
Tatum on the wing.
Тавшралт. Аим тавшралт. Гурван
The kick out to Brown. And so Chicago.
аим тайм болчихсон тий.
By a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by points tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Berg, and David Oldie. See you next time.
Тайвшруулах бүтээгдэхүүн. За хүний танилцуулъя. За одоо энэ хүнийхээ ингээд энэ үзүүлэлтүүдийг нь дээшлүүлж сайжруулдаг байгаа. Ер нь 60-аас 50-аас дээш шалгалт хийгээл ер нь гайгүй тоглох боломжтой болно. Гурвалжин тий. Стил байж. Надад ч одоо пост таа. Хин бэ? Ингээл энэ маа дугаар явуулж шин. Хамаг юм ингээл. За дараагийн баг Miami Heat.
A big shout out to B-Watts 13 and Ty Show 5. IRLs, we're going crazy. Might have run into it a couple times. I definitely see a lot of people in the Red City, so who knows? Maybe you'll face off against my IRL squad sometime.
So here's what we're going to do today. Now you've told us all this information. You and I are going to hit up the park. We're going to try to create a highlight play to use on the top play. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to throw you some bombs. We're going to get a little, a little flashy with it, but I think we can make a top play out of this. What do you think? Absolutely. Let's do it. I'm 100% down.
My team might be on the home stretch of season 6, but there's
Welcome everyone. Here are so the opening lineup for the Heat. Achua is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then is Randall's Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in its center. And for Chicago, Aiton Levine team up in the backcourt. Junior's out there with Vucevic. And it's Williams at the small forward position. The playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. You think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Yeah, goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
And that fine-tune. Dragic kicks to Oladipo. Shot clock at 3. Takes a 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off the turnover. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Some intimidation
Good.
right away.
Yes,
Some of
Mitch.
those shooters, you're going to be there all night long.
And we got an update here, so let's check in with Kevin Owens according to the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he says our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit. We get moving down in the south. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end.
Staying connected. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful. That's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
And if you haven't seen the news, Junior once again winning a Rookie of the Month award. Inside Greg and Christian with his play.
You've got great odds in Vegas if you pick Junior to be Rookie of the Year before the season. But now, this guy looks like the front runner after winning another award.
Junior throws it down.
Nice to see Junior rise above the rim. I hope you didn't underestimate his athletic ability.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ariza finds Adebayo. To the inside. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist play. Adebayo.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Ariza.
아씨.
Dragic against Dwight. Now here's Dragic. Deep right on him. That one good for 2.
Well, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Now here's Junior. He picked up 15 points in the last win against Boston.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the team had to play off. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this team.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
유튜브로
Yeah, these guys need to work together
좀
as a
다른
team, as a unit. Try and fall on
Changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young. He's tipped in for Vucevic. Valentine comes in for Williams. And Zedorowski subbed in for White. And a new group in for the Heat. Bielitsa. He's checked in for Achua. Duncan Robinson comes in for Trevor Ariza. Heroes checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Morris Bryant. The 3 for Valentine. And the Bulls another 3.
great ball movement there.
So Heat trail by 10. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Here's Hero. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down. We're seeing some fireworks from them already. They established the pace and made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Hero. He's coming off a 19-point game against
헤라 받친다 그렇다.
Very active on defense too, recording 3 steals for the game. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
Well, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Levine after the Heat pick up 2. Shot clock at 6.
Their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Hero. He's playing a pretty big role for them at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful plays. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Down low, here's Young.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first hit to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low.
And that one falls for Young. Chicago making some changes. Tice is checked in for Junior. And Troy Brown subbed in for Levine. Ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Bielitsa comes in for Duncan Robinson. Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Wright and Levine team up in the backcourt. Al Farouk Aminu is out there with Williams. And it's so that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oladipo, the pass to Dragic. Here's Adebayo.
와.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
This is the pitch
Matchen suur.
Put on a show. He had 15 points, and there was no answer for him all game long.
Arisa.
Got whatever shot he wanted out there. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they're going to keep it clean tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Chicago leading by 15. Pulls up. And it's White missing. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Celtics.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed.
Энэ сайн хамгаалалт.
On the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away. A game plan
Энэ сайн дамжуулалт.
to take advantage of it.
And he's good on the three ball. And that's now 11 points for Zach LaVine.
Байна уу минийхөө? Яагаад? За. За. Ямар тэмүүлсэн юм бэ?
Гэхдээ надад нөгөө юу ч холбоотой байсан. Юу таатаа нөгөө ингээд өрөвдөг хоёр гараа тэмдэгдэг юмтай яаж ийтэй.
За.
Яг хитнийг чинь жоохон өндөрөө байгаа гэхдээ юундээ орсон хийсэндээ орсоод зүгээр орсон. Тэгээд би ханаад миний тэнэглэгч өндөрөө байгаа юм шүү гэж хэлсэн. За мэдгүй яваад.
За аав нь өөр хүн хэлчихэ. Тэг миний үдгээ цалиа зарчихгүй байсан тэгээд. Аа 19 оныхыг нь авч үлдээд.
Нэр виага бодсон юм байна. Нэр бүр
Биш. Тэгээд хэзээ явцээ? Тэгээд солиод аваад авахгүй юу? Жоохон бацаа мөн үү? Юу гэж хэлсэн лагаас тавтай. Тэгээд тэр нэг хүнд хэлээч.
looking around. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels.
сайн уу? Лав дутахгүй тоглолтоо жоох хүлээж аваарай. Oh no. Хохрол нас. За саний үзэж байгаа үзэгч subscribe дараарай. Гой тоглоомнууд зөндөө байгаа шүү.
outside Levine. Oh, good on the triple.
Ямар тоглоом тоглосноо.
He kicks it to Dragic. And stolen by White. And here we go. Levine hit for the hoop.
Kobe White with the active hands, able to start the break and generate points for his team.
PlayStation 5
In Chicago, they lead by 18. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay? Whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Subscribe,
Running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his talent to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Уудахгүй.
On the court for the Heat, Achua is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo.
Бодохгүй ласт энийг тоглоно.
In at the three, the small forward.
Энийг тоглож болж байна. Энийг бас тоглож болж байна. Гарын тоглоом байна ингээ. Сонголттой байл.
First free throw is good. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars,
Console game.
The LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But
Come.
Guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two,
Oh no.
People didn't project him to
For
be
you
what they've become. It's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Vucevic has got his fifth rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this game. Jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Амар block shot хийсэн юм да. LeBron James штэ.
Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in.
Watching one person.
Vucevic against Adebayo. Vucevic, the pass to Junior. In the corner, it's Levine.
Six.
They get it back.
Ахта. Yes.
Starting to have the three straight misses. How they envision this one.
Come on. Arisa HT shit.
And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Right up top. Defended by Nunn. Man gets the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 15-point game.
My player show. My player mode.
Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Adebayo kicks to Nunn. Tried to shoot. Over Williams. Achua was second chance points on the trip in. Achua's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So, Chicago going with
Portoro sugli 1 minute.
109 left in the dishes to Aminu. Junior the pass to Valentine. Brooks anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Гүгэж.
And Robinson throws it down.
Чөтө бүр баруун солгоо тогтдог болоо юу да.
Put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there. Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. Here's Tice.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice tease.
Wonderful job moving the rock. Junior's willingness to work into his open teammates is fantastic.
Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. But on the
Тэгж
bucket,
зөрөхтэй ах.
Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Oransky, the pass to Junior. Up again.
Ooh.
Finishing on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. Even just where he wanted to be to grab that back.
The Heat trail by 10. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Come on.
Passes it to Achua. Back to Dragic.
Dragic.
6 to shoot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's no wrong answer.
Come on. хийгээд үг.
Satoransky up on that one. And George Chicago holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Share. Ашиг. Оо миний мөхөө байсан мэт штэ. Аав хүү байсан мэт штэ. Аа хүү юу хийж байна?
Some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup. Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the
Дахиад нэгэнтэй ярьсан байгаа. Нөгөөт нь одоо үсгийг тацхаа. Нөгөөт нь цэнгэлсэн мэт. Цэнгэлсэн бол тэр голын канап хар канап том хар канапн дээр дараад гэрэл насч чинь үзүүлж таа.
So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's man in at the 5 spot.
That's good. Миний ямар лаг YouTube-т болсон юм бэ? Нөгөө хооч YouTube яагаа вэ? Аавынхаа YouTube суваг дээр subscribe дараарай. Subscribe дараарай. Мэдхүү улаан. Тэгэд subscribe дарчаад хонхон дээр нь дараш. Оо амар.
terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the pass to Hero.
Ladipo.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Минийхүү ясна нэг юунаас үзэж байгаа юм уу? Ноутбукнаас үзэж байгаа юм уу? Камералаад үзээрэй. Аахан доотлын камер хэр харагдсан. Хэр сонсогдож байна. Аавда ясан хэлсээр.
Outside Williams, inside.
Ooh.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dragic finds Oladipo, launches it.
Ooh, амар.
And the combo skills helping Oladipo in these spots, as well as his overall outstanding decision making.
Now, here's Junior. Bean passes to Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
That's good. Very good.
That are working. How often do we see
36. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make.
Жарналаа 41. Жарналаа 41.
To cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection.
Come on. Давтлаадаг.
Levine against Oladipo.
Levine. Лагун.
Here's Adebayo. Excellent D there from Junior.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Assist by man.
Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Levine against Oladipo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice touch.
Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 6. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hasn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky high fade, they have no choice.
Жаалт 3 assist double.
Timeout called the Heat. They're down by 8. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, David.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Oladipo for 3. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Assist by man. Amen.
Attacking with purpose. Levine makes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that.
You know, Kevin, let's take those two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all time. Two different types of players, but both are very impressive.
Assist гэж байна.
Donovan needs to get off a shot here.
Тэг шиддэг гинэ.
And Young kicks to Junior. Back to Young. It's stolen by Dragic.
Би бүр энэ бөмбөг малт хийж солируулж.
So it's Chicago now. They led by as many as 18 points. Young left side. Right the pass to Junior. Feeds it to Williams. And he puts in for the easy 2. Good assist on that one.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long.
Sembano. Congratulations on winning Rookie of the Month. Your player has been nothing short of fantastic this season, and we're excited about the future has. If you keep working and block out distractions, the sky is Charlie's limit of the what us can accomplish. Thanks for all our help. Sports.
There's also a limited time Michael Jordan event going on, and all of MJ's cards are available as rewards after wins in some of my team's modes. Could your lineup use a little airness? If so, this is the weekend to pick him up. Last, but certainly not least, the final classified player in Season 6 is officially available. Big Diamond Yusuf Nurkic, come on down. Collect all 5 classified players from this season, and you'll be able to score the Mystery Galaxy.
Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, Allen sent it down to Dave.
Hey, Kevin, you may recall that in 2014, the Spurs played maybe the 3 most perfect games in finals history. In passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then the Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it. Summertime. As in, the game's flowing, good shot's a great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Junior, and it's Williams at the boost. And for the Spurs, we've got Johnson, DeRozan out there with Jang. Then there's Murray, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. Clark. Last season shortened, maybe some second-year players hitting the rookie wall for the first time here in 2021.
That's a good point. I mean, again, the carryover, people tend to look at this thing in compartments this season, this number of games, but there is carryover. I mean, teams that go through lengthy runs in the playoffs each year and then start up again oftentimes have fatigue battles that other players and teams don't. So that's real.
Yeah, it's gonna be Monday.
Now here's White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. He gets that one. And Greg, the talent on this team is strong as any other in the NBA. Many experts have been picked coming out of the conference to play in the final.
Junior is decidedly the X factor for this team. When he is on his game, they look unstoppable. He might be gearing up for a playoff performance for the ages.
Now here's White. And it's White with the rebound.
And Derek White, the combo guard. I tell you, the Spurs think he could be a big part of their future in terms of how he plays the game.
And to add on to that, Greg, Pop wants him to fill into that Manu role, Manu Ginobili. White has that same aggression and mindset and freewheeling style to his game. I just think it's a matter of time for him to find the rhythm and get comfortable in that role. He'll thrive. Murray's game is putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Williams. This is a demand. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Man, what a pass that was there.
Patrick
really
Williams.
Making the game easier for his teammates.
The Spurs are gone. To get this game started. And it's a pass to Murray. Brings it up off the glass. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, put the defender in a bind.
To the inside. Here's man. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Murray surveying the D. Jay inside. Vucevic on.
Strong move in the painted area. The Jang draws a lot more fouls from being aggressive.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And I'll tell you what, guys, Jang keeps himself in peak physical condition. Low body fat percentage. And I think that's a byproduct of spending time at Louisville. Fanatic for that kind of stuff.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Brown Jr.
He's checked in for Vucevic. Denzel Valentine comes
За
in.
юугаар би чи нэг раунд, нэг ребаунд, нэг ассист.
Zelinski subbed in for White. San Antonio with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Jang over Junior.
Oh my goodness.
But he gets the call and will shoot.
Goodness.
But the improving offensive skills and the length make Jang.
Нэг алдаа юм шос болоод байна.
Spurs leading by 5. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's DeRozan in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Johnson. To Lyles. Out to DeRozan.
You boss.
San Antonio will retain possession.
Timo.
David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior
Terus
in his last outing against the Heat delivered a performance for the Angels.
Shit.
10 points and orchestrated the offense as he fouled up the assists. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they're going to keep it going tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him.
Nugu, yeah.
Really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena.
Над руу өгч мөгөл дөө нөхөдөө.
The second of his 2-game road trip. And White picks to DeRozan. Over Levine. And Jamal
Wow.
bucket on the assist by White. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Outside White. Levine passes to Maynard. Good.
A lot of heart displayed that time by Junior on that play. Commits to a shot and then wins the N1.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Every throw good, Junior. Very good. Think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media.
Rivers.
doing an outstanding job there, being aggressive and attacking the defense. He's hunting for that contact to get himself to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Gorgie Dangs checking
아,
in for San
가졌죠.
Antonio. And both free throws good for Junior.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's White. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Junior doing a nice job there, making sure that shot didn't get up.
Something
One
that's
block.
kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really
생각지도
something to watch,
않았던
and the game's not over yet. We'll see
스포츠
if
인질
one of these teams
먹어봐가.
maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's White. After the made shot from Zach Levine. Chang with a clean look on the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bean passes to Man. Vucevic with it. Some nice ball movement.
Юул болоод байна да.
White dishes to Junior. White block shot. And it's Chicago.
Junior certainly faced some traffic inside there.
13 모두 뜯었다너스.
Johnson outside. Vucevic against Chang. Vucevic with the ball.
Denied. Return to
Oh.
center. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now here's Levine. 20 points for him last game against Miami. Man, can't hit.
No.
San Antonio's got
Shit.
nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 19 seconds left to play in the first half.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Man gets the bucket.
GG.
Junior's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Here's Murray. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the board hard and often. Himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And so it's DeMar
Inbist.
for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Нэмэгтэй.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full
Today.
advantage of it.
Today 10 цаг авсан байдаг.
Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Mike and Levine team up in the backcourt. Junior's out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Here's Murray following the basket by Junior. 6 to shoot.
5, 4.
Sorry. To get a shot off hoop. Leads away. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Williams kicks to Levine. To the middle. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Spurs trail by 4.
DeRozan
DeRozan scanning the floor. And right on through.
Why? Why?
Made on 5 of 9 shooting.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of
Wow.
he's looking
looking at having a very big second half.
Screen assist.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that.
Prentice, Mongolia.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Aminu. Releases from 15.
자, 아래 잉시 두께 마기. 마기.
Here's Satoransky. He averages about 5 points a game. Man passes to Valentine. Now, here's Junior. DeRozan defending.
시티체스트는 어? 시스트 이거 다 같이.
Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got 6 here in this quarter. Spurs trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Walker taking his time here.
Arrest.
Excellent deep from Junior.
It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys. They're trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
To the paint. Sweet move. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
이거 아직까지 잘 말고.
Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Bulls leading. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Spurs shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. We've got DeRozan. Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 3.
Sorry. 진짜 많이 공부했던 게 있대. Okay. No.
Craig can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 7. Inside. It's the
이미 인기스 밴드에서 갔다 했대.
Pass to Murray. Shoots over White. Murray, no good. And Chicago shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Down low, man, Vucevic trying to get open. And Junior gets
21.
the assist by Levine.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The pass to DeRozan. Vucevic.
Oh, nice.
Williams against DeRozan. And that one's good.
23.
Junior's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
Make
the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the defensive
Chicago.
line as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Vucevic with the block.
우체비치 өнөөдөр сайн тавьж байна болоо.
Williams looking over the
And one.
For one more coming up.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime.
Whatever
They're
you
patiently
like.
looking for good shots.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an expressway to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told his guys,
Yansen.
we need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point in the game.
All right, David, thanks. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebound by Johnson.
Good screen.
Trail by 12. Over in the corner, White. Johnson, the pass to Murray. Overtime. Misses off the left eye.
Defense did a really good job of choking.
Nice pass and assist. No.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Тэгчээс Дэвис 14 минутанд 14 оноо 50% тавтлаа. Сайн биш.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what
Тогтдог дөрөвдүгээр 2 минут болсон байна. Kobe White.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside.
Юу гэсэн юм бэ? 3 оноо авчихсан аа. Шат.
Getting to the basket at will. It just
23 оноо авчихсан.
that was reluctant to get in his way.
If he can only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road,
Каштата.
Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
Бамба. Матамба. Чамаг биос.
Johnson against Williams. Johnson can't get it to go.
Ахтог.
Inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Оо за аллаа. Намайг. Авчина. Тоо. Яа шин. Ногоросон. Season high.
Top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in the
NBA
weekly deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. I think the
My life's brilliant. Oh, Shas.
Endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their
Sorry.
an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does it affect colleges?
Touch.
No. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on a second chance point. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Nice.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
One rebound, please.
Win on the road. Very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Williams. Bean passes to Junior. White with the double team. Out to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Junior. San Antonio with the rebound.
Нэг ребаунд авсан бол ахын дабл шүү дээ.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's
Чон авсан танах дээр.
they did tonight says that they bring an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking. It's good for you to play at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Байна.
Байна. Тэгээд авчлаа. Аав чинь дансруу хийлгэчихлээ түмэн.
Дансан хийж байна. За салгаж болгосон өөрөө.
Хатаа гаргаж өгсөн. Түрүүний нэг хоёр жоохон хүүхэд байсан болохоор тэгээ орж ирж салгаж үзээгээд санааруулсан. Түүнээс гадаад энэ маргааш нөгөөдрөөс авчлахгүй энэ дээр гэдээсэн өөртөө мэдхгүй гэдэгс дараа нь уцтаад манай нөхөр ажлаасаа харж ир одоо юу яач чад авчлахгүй гэдэгсэн. Юу яагаад амгаа юу аавч нас руу хийчихлээ. Аав чамгийн бол юу хийхгүй байхгүй юу?
Тийм үү?
Үгүй хийхгүй байхгүй. Тэгээд би өөр ханаас аавч нас хийчихлээ.
Та тэгээ өөрөөхдөө хэлчихгүй байсан. Хамаагүй.
Одоо хүмүүс юу яагаад нэг сонсдог байна.
За.
Тэгээд юу гэдэг энэ ч надад дугаар нь.
За.
Тэгээд нэг маргааш юу яагаад маргааш дэдний тэгээд юу хайшгүй тоочээ.
За.
Here with Elijah on Dream, and we are about to hit the tee, see if we can make some highlight plays. Yeah, we are 2 front court players, so we might be in a little trouble. We're good. All right. Look at that. No defense. Easy.
Минийхүү сайн уу? Минийхүү. Минийхүү сайн уу? Нөгөө хүн нэр аваа явсан минийхүү.
And for Houston, Wilson out there with Brown. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Porter. And it's Wall.
Нөгөө нэг 90 бацаа ахгүй гэдээсээ. Сая 100-аар дарслаа.
Өгөөд 100 өгсөн юм уу?
Юу л аа? Өгөхгүй л үү яасан. Тийм өгөхгүй ахаа.
Player health is more important, and practice is so different. Back then, the practices were so much harder that you were getting it on both ends. So hopefully the players can find a balance of rest and play.
And both free throws good for Junior.
Чи аавтаа ярихгүй юу? Аав дансруу сая шилжүүлсэн гэдэг. Аав мессеж ирдгүү гинэ гэж яах.
Resistance from the D. So it's a lazy effort. It's just open the shooter misses. That doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10 points a game. Junior gets to Williams. Shot clock is
Come on.
And Junior missing.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range, so he's made a huge improvement in the NBA. Yeah, it's become a key part of his offensive game. He's put the work in behind the scenes. And developing a skill set, there's so much in that.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
3.
And finished off.
Вау, Хьюстон чинь наалхнэ.
This is the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Одоо болно. Коби Вайт одоо даваад ирсэн.
Now here's Junior. He's coming off a 31
Хийгээч.
point
Хийгээч.
San Antonio.
It was the little things
Цогцгаа.
finding ways to get his points any way possible. Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense
Slam dunk.
still trying to find its way.
And that one good. Rockets have gotten their
Сая 100,000 гарсан гээ хэлээрээ.
start off this game.
Хараа.
Rise from 10. Again, the Rockets score.
Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Тэгээ нөгөө нэг мөнгөнийтэйгээ нэмээд хийчих.
Hey, Kevin, well, here's what Houston's coach had to say earlier. They'll be looking to stretch
Сонсоо.
success on the outside translates to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. For Houston, they've gone 4-4 to start. So nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Wood. Wood.
Love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his team is always something.
Өгөөч дээ нэг юм одоо. Өгөхгүй одоо яагаад байдгийг л
Hits it, the short range throw from Junior.
мэдчихэв үү аа.
And here's Porter. 17 points in his last outing.
Ронзо найт дээр
To the wing right side. And the shot top by Wall.
Ронзо найт дээр найт.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence. Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Looking at his out there now for the Rockets. Daniel Hauser checked in for Wilson. Chandler Hutchinson comes in for Sterling Brown. And Bradley subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now, here's Junior. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Devinsky. Man's got 6 points.
Man's got 6 points.
Outside Brent. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Тэсэн чи 3-аас нь үлдэж байгаа юм. Kemba Walker.
3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Man. The kick out to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Би яагаад
Passes it to Valentine. Wall against Satoransky. On the outside. Count that one. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wall. Here's Wood. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Brown the pass to Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Satoransky against Wall. Outside Brent. And it's off from
Shit. Minko байна уу?
Leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Guys, the Rockets, what jumps up to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness. Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
On there with Avery Brad. Page, Christian Wood. Adds House at the power forward. So far, Houston right now.
Одоо хүртэл талдаа зэтэй босгоо.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wood, and really shot by Wood.
Whoa. Даа хийж байгаа тийм зүг мөг яг хард та жоо баг арлаад байна. $5,000 дагагчтай пэйж дараш.
He's been one of the best at it. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Christian Wood, drafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
No.
He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. His last outing against the Spurs got the job done. He contributed 31 points, and that scoring outburst set a new
Nice
season
job.
high for him. And what became a great exhibition on his part. Very solid stat line for him, and what was a terrific outing.
Энэ ингэ тэнэгтгий.
To keep the momentum going.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game.
Defense.
With that same attitude tonight. I think
Цаашаа өглөө шүү.
takes being a leader seriously, and it shows him how he approaches things on both ends.
4 on the clock. It's thrown by Vucevic. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Brown dishes to Junior. 9 feet out. And off the glass. That one's good.
That was good.
Up to 4 now for Chicago.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Back to Wall. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, can't get a low. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Williams passes to Mann. Over the Wall. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Mann's got 6 points in the quarter. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Wall. It's all in by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Here's Vucevic, and he lays it straight in. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off what the Bulls to make that shot.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bulls lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Jack, strong first half for the team. How do you build this lead?
Keep playing hard on defense, the main thing, getting out, running, getting stopped. Continue to play with pace, and do what we're doing on offense there. We're good at that.
Jack, coach really likes the way you play, I'm sure. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half to turn up again. As the teams try to gain an edge. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. He went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This is a huge bonus for this team. They weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half.
GG.
Vucevic is out there with Junior, and it's Williams with the three, the small forward. Greg, you were up here at Ball Hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that. Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands, he's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1", I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the key of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great player.
За тоглоомд анхаарал хандуулцгаая. Хандуулаад 2 оноо.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And here are the Rockets now.
Block shot by man.
Awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Levine, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Outside, Porter fires from deep. The shot stood from making the play.
Сайн шийдэл.
Porter's got 13 points.
Everybody's got a priority to the team. Come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
Time called here. The Bulls decided talking over. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect of a rookie player. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. It's like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures.
За тоглолтыг гартаа аваад ирсэн 10 зөрүү.
Here's Brown. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
За энэ ч буруу шум манлаа.
A shot by Wilson. No good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Junior kicks to center.
Чичич. Өө лөө.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
За бараг ассисттэй.
At the 12 now for Chicago. Brown outside. Outside Brent. Outside Wilson. 6 to shoot. Releases. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Mann. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Brent. He has 5. Rejected by Mann. Wood with the bucket. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bradley against Satoransky. Aside Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 14. And Houston calls their first time.
Houston Rockets.
Team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Andrew Wiggins. Assist by man.
Porter's checked in for Brown, and John Wall subbed in for Bradley. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new team. Vucevic checked in for Daniel Tice. Junior comes in for Young. Williams
Had нэг ганц алхам орд байсан бол блок тавилаа.
for Sedorensky. Porter is up there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Hutchinson into the free slot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Junior. And Porter comes to help. Levine, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
3-point play.
8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to it. How about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunk ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster man.
My man.
Here's Wilson, and foul on the shot. So
Cherish.
That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's White.
Oh.
White's got his first points of the game.
There's a certain level of fearlessness you see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Outside, Wall. The Rockets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Levine. And another one in the scoring column.
Sure.
7 of 10 from the field.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
No.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, his culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at, giving their all. A solution is to get emotional about it. So I think, the emotional aspect has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Wood passes to Wall. He locks it up.
No.
Rebound
Nice.
Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 22. Outside, Levine.
Чүчтэй. Яагаад ингэж тийм бэ намайг?
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Nice.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
There's so many levels to Kobe White's potential as a scorer. I mean, but he's really impressive.
Sterling Brown is checked in for Houston. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
No. That's on the.
That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now a timeout called by Houston. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like that they were calling his name on draft.
Man.
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he grew up the way I did. He
Played off the game.
Love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Now here's Wall, following the miss by Junior. And there's the pass to Wood, to the paint. The kick out to Brown. Just his shoot. And it's Brown missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Wall. On the wing, Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. That's good from Williams, the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push.
And with
this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
No fatigue in this fellow.
Nice.
Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Vucevic trying to get open. Dishes it to Junior.
Out of chicken. Nick.
Back to Vucevic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy.
I don't have enough sense to
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who's the better team. I mean, they proved it this way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomed the contact in that play.
John Wall.
Houston making some changes. Daniel House is checked in for Christian Wood, and McLemore comes in for Brown. And it's Dante Exum in for Porter. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Garrett Temple is checked in for Zach LaVine, and Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Satoransky. Green kicks to Satoransky. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so Chicago is this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Altman, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
За манайх 53 хож гэхэд араас хож гэхдээ бүсийнхаа нэгдүгээр байранд явж бай. Ган байна. 53 араас хэвчээ одоо ер нь тоглолт өгсөн юм шүү. Өдрөл дуусах гэж байгаа юм шүү.
They're trying to put us on the other end. Ooh, okay. Okay. James Wiseman. Yes, sir. All right, go in there. Yes, sir. Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports.
Denver Nuggets.
Thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said, and it
sure is. Thanks, DA. Now the starting three for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic is out there with Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Porter at the three, the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Junior. And it's Vucevic in at the five, roaming the pace. At this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't hit the three for the playoffs?
Something I really have never felt, Kevin. It's matchup driven when it comes down to playoff time. And I remember doing some work and looking into teams going into the playoffs and did they need to be hot? The numbers say no.
Williams kicks to White. Passes to Vucevic. Inside, there's Levine. Good. Williams is the shot.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Morris passes to Gordon. To the inside. Jokic. No good. 18 that time for Vucevic. Man passes to Levine. And a jump by Levine.
You can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting looking defense.
Oh no. Сайн миний буруу. My bad. My bad.
With the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And foul on the shot.
Levine.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And so Levine nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
That one goes. Count it.
People try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession. You dig down deep in some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think you always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Shooting foul.
10,000 ядаж эхлээд 1,000 дагах хэрэгтэй болчмоор байна. Тэгвэл YouTube дээр юу хийж болно арай? Story.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb.
10,000 дагах гэсэн үү?
That comes his way, but he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what.
1000 дагах хэрэгтэй бол уцнаасаа лайв хийж болно. Минийх юм юу яриад байгаа чи? Юу яриад?
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Solid defense right there from Junior. In transition, here come the Bulls. And White kicks to Junior. From 6 away. And that's good off the glass that time.
A sense of urgency in Junior's play in the paint as he goes right up for the shot.
Morris passes to Jokic. Porter with it. Outside Gordon. shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
And Jokic doing a better job there of putting his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bob, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates.
카메라 났다. 야래놓지 못들어 어쩌시.
Right now.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
On the pass to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Millsap looking it over. Lock at 6. That's the 3 fly. And Will Barton good for 3.
That's too
Nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
White dishes to Valentine. Here's Man. And Junior throws it down.
First hit home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
자, 시켜모.
50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Jokic gets to move. And here in the first quarter, with over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Junior. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Man got 6.
I'd love to see Junior in attack mode right now, driving into that lane.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Junior. There's Levine. And kicked down. And he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a shot.
Murray the pass to Jokic. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. And Jokic throws it down.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
Pass to Valentine. Now, here's Junior. He started close. And it's Vucevic.
Nie wiem, pojtem
The
przez
Nuggets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. Here's Barton. Was shot missing. Good Steve from Levine. Pass to Man. And Junior throws
Contact finisher.
Dramatic dunk coming from Junior.
Here's Murray. They get it back. And Jokic slams it in.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
On his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Bulls up 1. Let's take a quick break now. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I need to
They did. Chicago ends up going with the new crew. Big group substitution here for Denver. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Millsap, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
A great concentration for Paul Millsap there. He's used to having to score on difficult shots around multiple defenders.
They've got Vucevic. Valentine out there light. Then it's Junior. And it's Williams at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Murray. To the right side. With the fadeaway. That one
No sign, baby.
drops in for him.
Nice looking mid-ranger there from Jokic. Money in the bank from that spot.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Rockets, had a huge night. He scored 22 points. it seemed like
Team
every shot he put up was going in.
No.
That's how dialed in he was. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came to him effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Rick, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall
And one.
Going up against a team that has no future for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Martin has checked in. They throw good, Junior.
You can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Murray against White. Kicks it out the board. Martin surveying the floor. All three off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. 6-point lead. Coming into this, having notched the win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, there's probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead.
6-point lead.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the lead it's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game.
Nikola Jokic.
It's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Porter is out there with Gordon. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 2. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. In your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, so they can take advantage of defense as they get.
Bir bu rebound almıştık.
And then they also are terrific in the paint. They get into the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard three-point line.
Timeout is called.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Brown is checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White. And so it's going to be a
Monster.
The Nuggets have been all for their chances so far in this one.
And their success rate on the season, right around.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Dozier passes to Murray. Here's Dozier. Shoots. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Young. And they call the foul. So he's got the airborne chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A lot of
nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon goes in, and 2 free throws
Bir
coming
uzak
out.
yapacak şimdi.
With all the content. It's going to be on Junior.
And the athleticism Gordon has.
Gordon.
For defenders, especially
Aaron Gordon.
From there.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And there's Williams. That's going to be assist by White. Williams
Assist
got the lead
by
up to 13.
Kobe White.
44 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Jokic. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. Jokic, no good.
It's some tough defense there against
Амар
the
хамгаалалт.
in our game.
Юу гэсэн үг юм бэ? Энэ одоо эндээс шийдэл хий юм бэ? Хам хааш.
Morris looking over the floor.
Бурхан готсон хааш.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Нэ. Тоосо. Сөргө. Аа. 4 3 2.
Rejected by man.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
And so Chicago looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's Junior is the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Morris inside, wide up.
No!
And Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight, very aggressive on the offensive end.
Chicago leading by 11. White dishes to Junior. And that'll be 2 free.
Ячин Бандмин.
It's going to be on Jokic. And he knocks down the first one.
Thank you.
And both free throws good for Junior.
Good.
Morris outside. Vucevic against Wilson. Corner pass it to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. 1 on the clock. And Houston holds it down.
No. Ямар юм засаад юм бэ? Цэцэр болчихсон.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's the pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Right now, you just got to find ways to feed Junior the basketball.
Well, that is trailed by 13. Outside Gordon. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Paul Millsap.
First one falls for. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Bulls. And then for Denver, JaVale McGee is checked in for Millsap. And Murray subbed in for Aaron Gordon. So he gets them both. We're just over a minute and a half now in the quarter. Murray outside. Porter passes to McGee. Rejected by Man, and they're able to recover. Jokic.
Shit.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
White bounce pass. Williams passes to Man. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Morris.
Oh.
Here's Denver. Morris with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
The Bulls leading by 11. White the pass to Williams.
Oh, 이
And Porter comes to help. And stolen by Murray.
알타나스.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it.
The defense with not many options there, especially
유니브로요.
his size, just driving through them all.
Free throw. Jokic. Thaddeus Young checked in for Danielson. And Jokic to go.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside, Levine. Kicks to Williams. And stolen by Murray.
The Nuggets
Pushing it up now. And the open shot for Morris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it.
Oh my.
And so here in Chicago, out to White. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
An assertive offensive player, White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. 1:46 left.
Muggy Man.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Junior.
Yeah, his percentage from the field today seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Morris against White. Morris, left side, inside, Jokic. Good defensive work there by Young.
Yeah.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Man. 6 on the shot clock. For Jokic, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Jokic'leri taşlaştı.
They worked hard all game now, looking to finish. Great job of getting in position.
You kidding me?
It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And there's no doubt about this one, playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
He made the battle for this one. There were times that it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but he never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to him.
And that's a
Sorry.
part of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
Sorry.
And one loss comes, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll
I can do it.
next time they face off.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Emre defense işte. Elini sözüyor.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Levine. Junior dishes to White. this one, and by a big margin. Even early.